The story of Prophet Musa, Moses. Peace be upon him. Journey against Pharaoh's tyranny. Episode 1. The birth of Musa. Peace be upon him. The sun blazed mercilessly over Egypt, casting long shadows across the narrow streets where the whispers of fear spread like wildfire. Pharaoh, the self-proclaimed god of Egypt, had made a decree that sent shockwaves through the Israelite community. Every newborn baby boy must die. In the quiet of her small home, a young woman named Jochebed cradled her infant son, her heart pounding. His tiny fists waved in the air, oblivious to the danger that surrounded him. Her husband Amram paced nervously. "They will come," he whispered, his voice trembling. "They will tear this house apart. How can we protect him?" Jochebed's tears flowed as she gazed at her child. The thought of losing him was unbearable. But amidst her despair, a strange calm washed over her. A voice within her heart whispered, "Do not fear. Trust your Lord." Outside, the sound of boots hitting the ground grew louder. Pharaoh's soldiers were scouring the streets, barging into homes, searching for any sign of a newborn boy. A neighbor's scream pierced the air as a door was broken down. Amram froze. "They're close," he said. Jochebed pressed her son closer to her chest, rocking him gently to stop his cries. Her heart raced, her ears straining to hear every sound. The soldiers' shouts grew louder, their shadows looming closer. Suddenly, her son let out a wail, a cry so loud it seemed to echo through the heavens. Jochebed's breath caught. "Hush, my child," she whispered desperately, her voice cracking. Amram rushed to the door, pressing his ear against it. "They are coming this way," he whispered, his face pale. In that moment of terror, the calm voice returned, stronger this time. "Place him in the river. Trust in Allah, for he will return him to you." "What?" Jochebed gasped, her eyes darting to the basket in the corner of the room. It was woven from reeds and coated with tar to make it waterproof. The thought of placing her precious son into the Nile, with its roaring waters and lurking crocodiles, seemed unthinkable. But the voice in her heart gave her strength. Amram hesitated, his eyes filled with anguish. "Are you sure?" Jochebed nodded, tears streaming down her face. "It is Allah's command. He will protect him." Together, they wrapped the baby tightly in a blanket and placed him in the basket. With trembling hands, Jochebed carried the basket to the riverbank under the cover of night. She knelt by the water, her tears falling into the current. "Ya Allah, I place my trust in you," she whispered, as she pushed the basket into the river. The current caught it immediately, carrying it away. Jochebed watched as her son disappeared into the darkness, her heart breaking with every second. What will happen next? Will the baby Musa survive? If you are not following Al Sadiq Islamic Story, do well to follow us now. But if you are already following us, congratulations. Please like, comment, and share our story. Sharing Islamic content is charity. Watch out for episode 2.